It is 11 o'clock Mountain Time. Welcome to the Bounce Call. My name is Dave Webb. We're excited to have you with us on this call. First Monday in May. I hope to hear now from my friend Tyler Sharp. Are you here and audible?
Yes, I'm both here and audible.
Can you tell me what is appearing on the screen right now?
I see monthly call, the bounce slide. Start your month strong with news and updates from VitaFi.
What a perfect introduction. Thank you, Tyler. That's exactly what we're looking for. We're glad to have you all with us. Again, my name is Dave Webb. I work with marketing and communications with the beautiful company of VitaFi, and we are joined by Tyler Sharp, who is the Director of Sales, Global Sales, wherever they don't speak Spanish. That is Tyler's initial contribution there. He's learning other languages. I won't even pretend now. I just almost gave away a few things. So he's learning new languages that we may or may not call upon him in the next little bit. But Tyler, how are you? How are things?
I'm great. I'm really happy. We've got some fun announcements today that we're going to make, Dave. You guys have been waiting for this for a long time, but here we go. We are announcing that we are starting shipping with the UK beginning at 7 a.m. UK time on Wednesday this week. It's here. We've been doing a lot of testing. We've been doing a lot of different things from our back office end to be able to make sure that everything is up and ready to go for you guys. But UK shipping from the US starts on Wednesday, 7 a.m. UK time. We can't wait. Now, we've got some different things we'll be sharing with the leaders pertaining to this and what that looks like. But just know that at that time, Wednesday this week is when we start shipping from the US to UK. And we are so excited about this. This has been a long time coming. So many of you have talked about this. You've been holding off. You've been waiting patiently. The time is now. The time is right here. We ask you, though, so that we can do some updates with our system, to not place any orders for the UK between 7 a.m. Tuesday morning for 24 hours until 7 a.m. Wednesday morning UK time, both times UK time. 7 a.m. Tuesday morning to Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. Don't place them. We encourage you not to place any orders. You can, it'll be available, but you'll just be getting those orders and they'll be coming from the Netherlands with our green logistics team there. And so with that comes, some other aspects as well. But we encourage you to hold off for that 24-hour period to allow us to be able to do some updates, reconfigure a few things in the back office so that we're up and running 7 a.m. Wednesday morning UK time. To do the UK shipping. We're so excited about this. Can't wait. It's been a long time coming.
Congratulations, Tyler. Congratulations, team. That's big news. The new markets are rolling out. We're super excited for that. So congratulations to the group. Tyler, take it away for your next set of announcements.
We've had some incredible success this last couple of months in Europe with an amazing promotion that we've had. To introduce these same promotions for not only Europe, they continue on for another month here in the month of May, but for the US, for Australia, and for New Zealand as well. And we put these out here, you've seen them, but basically if you reach a new rank in May, June, and July, then for the first time ever, then you hold it for a second month in the qualifying period, which is May, June, and July, then we'll not only pay you your rank advancement bonus, but we'll pay you 50% on top of that. So, for example, Master is $1,000 normal rank advancement bonus. But if you reach Master in May, June, or July, and you hold it a second month in June or July, we'll not only pay you $1,000 rank advancement bonus, but an additional 50%, so $500, so a total of $1,500. We're really excited about this. We've seen some incredible things happen with this in Europe. We anticipate the same thing, type of response here in the US, Australia, and New Zealand. And there's a second part to this as well. Yeah,
sorry.
Dave?
I want you to hit me one more time with that example. If I qualify for the first time at Senior or Master or Premier or Elite, I have to do that for the first time in May or June so that my second month is either June or July. Is that right?
That is exactly right. Yep.
Okay. So if I hit it in May and I don't hit it in June, I still have July to accomplish the second month.
Yes.
Yep. Dang, that's awesome.
It's a great promotion. Yeah,
it really is. Congrats to that promo. That's going to be amazing. But that's not all. Am I right, Tyler?
You're right. That's not all. Wait, there's more. There is one more side to it as well. If you return to rank, then in either, let's say that you are your highest rank that you've ever been as a Master, and let's say that you drop down to a Senior. But during the period, again, May, June, July, that's the qualifying period. During the period, you get back to master, we're gonna, and you've received your rank advancement bonus before, we are going, just for getting back to master, getting back to your highest rank that you've been, in this case it's master, we are going to pay you 50% of that rank advancement bonus. So in this case, you get back to master during the qualifying period, we're going to pay you $500. If you've been a premier before and you've received the rank advancement bonus before, we're going to pay that. We're going to pay 50% of that. You get back to that rank of premier in May, June, or July, we're going to pay you $1,250 USD. So we're really excited about this. This is going to be an incredible promotion. We're already seeing some amazing traction with this. Again, the last month of this is taking place in Europe right now, and they have loved it. We're paying out all kinds of bonuses to them this month. They've just really seen some accelerated growth as a result of this. And the leaders in the US, Australia, New Zealand, they were asking for the same thing. We gave it to you. So we're really excited about seeing what's going to come out of it for the next 3 months.
That's amazing. Let's say, for just a curious example, let's say I was premier last year, and then something happened and I was not able to hold that rank. Maybe I dipped down to pro, or I dipped down to senior. What happens if I slam dance my way all the way back to premier? What's available to me?
Well, then we will slam dance these bonuses all the way back to you. Let's say if you were a pro, then you get back to premier, then we're going to pay you the 250. We're going to pay you the 500. We're going to pay you the 1250. All of that right back to you if you slam dance your way back to premier. So you've earned it. We're going to give it to you.
Please slam dance cautiously. We're asking that we keep ourselves intact, but that is amazing.
Yeah.
And you just need to do any one of those months. Is that right? If you
Yep.
you're hearing about it in May, so you might not be able to just jump right back in and slam dance yourself to elite in May, but you could do it in May or June or July, and that's going to pay out. That's amazing.
That's exactly right. Yep. We're excited about it. So take advantage of this. This is amazing.
Right on. Okay, let's jump to the next announcement that I am blessed to be able to share. I'm gonna share Tyler on here as well. Let's see. So Tyler, you and I should stay on the screen together if that works. Anyway, we'll see what works. So we're talking about the Australia, New Zealand launches. The official launches of those markets will happen in July of this year. On the left-hand side of that graphic, you should see 13th and 14th. The 13th is the corporate day. So this is when corporate started out and led by Shane and Laura officially. Tyler will be in charge. I'll be hoping to contribute, but we'll be there on Saturday, the 13th of July. And then on Sunday, the 14th, we'll have distributor-led activities. But on the 13th, area leaders will participate. There will be announcements. There will be news. There will be celebration. There may be singing. There also may not be singing. So all of these things are possible. You can see there the address or the location is called the QT. So the QT Gold Coast is the name of the venue. And that will be again on the 13th and 14th of July. And then on the 20th and 21st of July, similar joyous activities will take place at Auckland, New Zealand. And that location is called the Maritime Room. And you may have heard of that, may have seen that. It's honestly, both of these locations are really cool. We're excited to be associated with them. We have further information for you how to get registered. And you can see there, this is what's called a bit.ly link, the bit.ly. It's kind of a URL shortener. And this will take you to the Eventbrite page. You can also go to Eventbrite and look up Gold Coast and look up VitaFi, and it'll bring up the same thing. But hopefully this is a way to find out where you can go, where you can send your people. If you know someone who lives near Gold Coast, send them to that first link to the VitaFi_AUS_launch, the VitaFi Australia launch. They can log in and elect to register there. And the New Zealand launch is the other link available. And we're excited to make those available. We also have some great promotional material and pieces that are coming out. I'm going to twist Tyler's arm and ask him if we can make those announcements available today. Tyler, is that acceptable for you?
I think we should. Absolutely. Okay. Where will we post these?
I will make these available in the VitaFi Entrepreneur community and the World Changers community, both of those on Facebook. Certainly all leaders will have access within their respective areas. We'll post those coming up, I'm going to say within the next 90 minutes. So hopefully you're still awake. If you're in Australia, in New Zealand, I'm joking. Hopefully you're asleep, but watching the replay when you wake up. But then you'll have those promotional materials ready to share coming up very closely as well. So we're
Yeah.
excited again. Australia launch July 13th, New Zealand launch July 20th, and details at those links. And we're excited to share those with you.
One thing about that though, Dave, is that this is an early bird special still through the month of May. And so it will be $30, 30 Australian dollars throughout the month of May to register for either of those events or both of those events. It will be $30 for each event, Australian dollars.
And
So I
what
wanted
does the
to
price go up to?
that, but that'll be throughout the month of May.
And then it's 700 Australian dollars on June 1st.
That's exactly right. Yes, 700.
It's really not, but it will be a little bit.
We're just excited for these events, grand openings, the official grand openings. And as Dave said, they'll be singing. The singing and dancing will be done by Dave, and he will be entertaining all of you, and it will be really exciting and really fun. So we can't wait for that.
You just dropped ticket sales off a cliff, Tyler. Now no one's going to go. I will not at all be singing. I will be singing to myself, but trust me, the event will be Vitify glorified, and we're going to love to have you there.
It's going to be amazing.
Now, Tyler, you had a great occasion about a week ago to talk with someone who is doing something remarkable, and tell us about that.
Yes, Jennifer Rumor. She's from New Zealand, and she was born and raised here in the United States. She's lived in New Zealand for the past 20-something years. Anyway, she lives in New Zealand, but she is doing a tour right now here in the U.S. and all over the place. She's already been to Hawaii, to San Diego, to Indiana. I believe this week she's in Las Vegas. But she is really having an opportunity to be able to meet with a lot of different individuals. Really excited about this. We haven't had a lot of activities in terms of in-person meetings or live events here in the US for the last little bit, but that's changing right now with Jennifer Rumor. We had a chance to be able to sit down and talk. I'm going to share this video with you, but we had a chance to be able to sit down and talk a week or so ago and to kind of get to pick her brain a little bit. Why are you doing this, Jennifer? What's going on? How is this going to work? So let's hear that video right now.
Everything I have to Vitify and to growing this for a couple of reasons. First of all, the health benefits to people are desperately needed. And not very far behind that at all is the income benefits for my family and me are desperately needed. So when I heard Eric Rory's point about number one, live events and what they do, and number two, the Beyond Leadership program that he's offering, which not only helps me develop my own leadership, but develop leaders that can develop leaders. I'm like, oh, that's what I need in my team. So I came over to Las Vegas. I'm going to be going there on May 6th to the 9th. And once I had gotten myself over here, I thought, well, I have so many people that I know and love in the US from having lived here before. I'm going to just go big and spread this everywhere I can.
And you have a big plan for the next 2 or 3 months, as you're here for the Eric Rory training specifically, but a big plan for the next 2 or 3 months to go all over the United States and to be able to share Vitify. Is that right?
That is right.
Okay.
I got my feet wet doing different trade shows and different sorts of trade shows in New Zealand over these last several months, understanding what happens in in-person interactions. What do people really need to know? What works well? And that's really exciting to me because that's a lot of what I'm going to be sharing over here.
And it's such an incredible difference doing in-person events, talking to people, seeing the whites of their eyes, just chatting with them, versus doing Zoom events or talking through Zoom or getting to know somebody through texting or through Messenger. It's a completely different experience, as you know, that you've experienced in talking with people face to face. So it's just incredible that you're doing this. This is so great. And it's not just for you. You're opening this up to everybody that has contacts and people within these respective areas that you're going through. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. So here's my thinking on this. I've done all the logistics. I've spent all the money. I've all booked the rooms, and whether I have 5 people in that room that are people that I connected, or 50 people that I connected with and created as leads, or I have 50 people and 45 of them are other people's leads, that information is being presented and all of the resources have been spent. I really would love to benefit anybody who wants to send anybody to these events and email to me the contact information so I know who goes with whom. to get this moving and really flowing in people's lives in the United States especially, and also to help lift corporate, because you guys have done a massive lift for us with commitment to inventory levels that are just such a relief for the field. So, you know, I want to give back too.
I know that you're in this for everybody. You're not just in this for yourself. You're in this to be able to help others. So as everyone, as you share, as you reach out to Jennifer, she goes through this, and we'll give locations here in just a minute. Just know that she's going to help to take care of your individuals that you share and you talk. Say, hey, go see Jennifer, and she's having this in-person event. Just know that she's going to be able to be there for you and make sure that they're completely taken care of for you. And she is an incredible lady and just trustworthy and an amazing leader, a wonderful presenter, fantastic trainer, and she'll really be able to give an incredible exposure of what Vitify is all about to the individuals that you sent in these particular meetings.
One of the greatest things about meeting up in person is I bring these classes with warm water, and I've already got the Curcumin Plus or the Nanophy in it. And I've gotten all these, you know, wonderful little ship classes that people can just have a little experience of the product, which is it's worth 10,000 words. The picture is worth 1,000 experiences with more. So that's one of the biggest benefits that people's contacts or friends or family will get from coming to a live event if they're anywhere near and are willing to come to me wherever I am.
That is awesome. Okay, so let's say people have they have you send some people to go to Sturgis or to South Dakota or maybe to Boston or to New York or Florida or something. How do they get a hold of you?
The easiest thing is my email address. So it's info@yourvitalhealthnow.com, because that's what our products give us, yourvitalhealthnow.com. If there's a question, you can look me up on Facebook, you know, Jennifer Rumor, RUMORE, and you can connect with me there if you like, but the email is really the easiest.
So please connect with Jennifer. She's going to be all over in your backyards, in your neck of the woods. Connect with her, give you the email address, and your people will be well taken care of, there's no doubt. And really excited for them to be able to have a chance to be able to see what Vitify is all about in 15 minutes.
This is a solution for inflammation and inflation. It's a really powerful experience. Who do you know in? Or who do you know so that you might know somebody in? Because this is an extraordinary opportunity.
Yeah.
That's my recommendation. And yeah, if you email me ahead of time and let me know, I'm sending Michelle Stewart, you know, and I am Jane Smith. It would really help me to track that a little easier, but I will always ask anybody who's there how they heard of this event, and, you know, make sure that we tie who sent you or who sent their friend and family to that event and get them back and organized with you.
Wow, Tyler, way to go. That's fun.
Yeah, no, that was great. She just has such a servant heart that I would encourage you to reach out to. You reposted her email, info@yourvitalhealthnow.com. Have a chance to be able to reach out to her. That's the primary way. She's got a New Zealand number. So, but yeah, here's the dates. This is where she is. In Vegas and California, Sturgis, South Dakota, Denver, Salt Lake. Take a snapshot of this, if you will, with your phones. We will be posting this information as well to the leaders, and they can disseminate this out to you. She'll be in Boston. She'll be in Maine, New York, Daytona Beach. I mean, back to Indiana later in June. Just so many different places and so many opportunities to be able to help your people learn a little bit more about what Vitify is all about. Again, I trust her, and I trust that she'll take care of your individuals, your people that you send to her. And she'll make sure that they are signed up under you, that they are absolutely yours. Just know that she is a woman of incredible integrity, and she just wants to share. She just wants to help. She feels like the Vitify is a great big family, like all of us do, and she'll definitely make sure that your individuals are taken care of and learn and have a great experience about Vitify.
Now,
Thanks, Dave.
just as a quick point of clarification, this is not a corporate event. This is not sponsored by Vitify. We're both benefiting from Jennifer taking these great steps, hundreds of steps, but also we are supporting her in it with this announcement. It's not going to be an official Vitify event, so it won't appear on our website, on our Facebook pages, but leaders are sharing. Leaders are making it available. I've seen a number comment here. That information will be coming out. And again, one more time, info@ yourvitalhealthnow.com. And Jennifer will make sure you know where things are coming up. And again, with full confidence, if you have any questions, we will help track whatever activity happens from the guests and invitees that you send to these meetings as well.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Thanks, Dave.
I want to jump in. Thank you, Tyler, for running that interview last week. This is great information, great content. We want to invite you and remind you of the next call. The upcoming call will be on Tuesday, the 14th, if I'm remembering correct. There it is. Yes, Tuesday, the 14th, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. This is when we give a little nod to the Aussies and Kiwis and say, you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night. You can do this at, I think it's like 3 p.m. their local time, or some more reasonably acceptable time frame. And to Europe, we thank you for your alarms going off for the 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. wake up for the wellness team call. Again, that's on Tuesday, the 14th of May, 7 p.m. local time here, and then we'll make sure you get taken care of. We don't have the announcement of who is going to be on that call just yet, but it will be either Dr. Cesar Fernandez or Dr. Jeremy Thornton. So we're excited for that, eager to welcome you to that call. Tyler, what happens after that call?
Well, like we have every single month in the middle of the month, we've got the midway call, and we're excited about this. This will be happening the next day on the 15th of May at 11 o'clock, same time right now, Mountain Time. We have got some really special announcements. You thought we had some good announcements for this particular bounce call? We've got some amazing announcements for our midway call coming up here in a couple of weeks. Actually, is that next week?
It is a week from Wednesday.
It's a week from Wednesday, right? Okay, a week from Wednesday is the 15th of May. Amazing things to be able to share, so stay tuned for that one as well.
We're super excited. We're glad you're with us. We're glad things are going well wherever you are. We wish you the best. We are kind of plugging away as hard as we can on a number of things. Tyler shared a couple of announcements today. That promo for US, Australia, and New Zealand, we're going to see some crazy activity happening. So we're already seeing the fruits of it in Europe, and some of the great activity and re-ranking up and new ranks happening there. We're excited to see what happens in these next 90 days. We may have to, claw it back. In the middle of June, we might say it's too expensive. We can't do it. Is that right, Tyler? Can we claw it back?
No.
No.
No. So hey, did you want to give a sneak peek about an announcement for on the 15th of May? Did you
No.
want to say something special
No.
about? No.
Stop.
What? But
I'm ending the call.
are you sure?
I am so sure. You cannot believe how sure I
But
am.
it's really
Tyler.
good.
Tyler. No. Please just come back.
Hey
on
guys,
May-
I tried. I'm sorry.
Wait. I sometimes now Tyler is now muted. Hopefully he keeps himself muted so he doesn't share any more information. But we're having a little fun, but we know, Tyler, you can unmute. That's totally fine, because I do trust Tyler, but he also knows the panic that hits me when he starts to say things like that. So
I do it on purpose.
we're excited for some great info. Obviously, it's a great start to the month. Join us every first Monday of every month. We'll be here to share some of this great information with you. Congrats on all of your success to this point and to all the future success that is to follow. So a big hug and high fives from all of us here at the corporate side. Thank you for all you do for Vitify, literally around the world. We appreciate it. We thank you for everything, and we will talk to you again very soon. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.